Every single day, your colon is exposed to chemicals, pollutants, additives, and toxins, hidden inside modern food, water, air, packaging, and even household products. Over time, these substances may damage the gut lining, disrupt healthy bacteria, increase inflammation, weaken immunity, and contribute to diseases like irritable bowel syndrome, ulcerative colitis, Crohn's disease, diverticular disease, colon polyps, and even colorectal cancer. The frightening part? Many of these toxins are now considered normal parts of modern life. In this video, we will uncover 30 major toxins affecting the large intestine, where they are found, how they may harm your colon, and practical evidence-based ways to reduce exposure naturally. This is not fear-mongering. This is awareness. Because healing begins when you understand what your body is fighting every day. Part 1. Food Toxins 1. Processed meats. Processed meats contain nitrates, nitrites, preservatives, and compounds formed during smoking and curing. Research has linked high consumption of processed meats with increased colorectal cancer risk. These compounds can damage intestinal cells and alter gut bacteria. Common sources: sausages, bacon, ham, salami, hot dogs. Reduce exposure. Limit processed meats. Choose fresh protein sources. Increase fiber-rich food. 2. Artificial sweeteners. Some artificial sweeteners may disrupt the gut microbiome. Studies suggest certain sweeteners can alter healthy intestinal bacteria and potentially worsen gut inflammation in sensitive individuals. Common sources: diet sodas, sugar-free gum, protein products. Low-calorie desserts. Reduce exposure. Reduce ultra-processed foods. Use natural alternatives moderately. 3. Emulsifiers. Emulsifiers help processed foods stay smooth and stable. But research suggests some emulsifiers may thin the protective mucus layer inside the intestines. This may allow bacteria to interact directly with the bowel wall, increasing inflammation. Common sources: ice cream, packaged sauces, processed desserts, fast food. 4. Refined sugar. Excess sugar feeds harmful gut bacteria and may increase intestinal inflammation. High sugar diets are also associated with obesity and metabolic disease, both linked to poorer colon health. Sources: soft drinks, candy, cakes, sweetened cereals. Reduce exposure. Reduce sugary drinks. Eat whole fruits instead. 5. Alcohol. Alcohol can irritate the intestinal lining and increase gut permeability. Heavy alcohol use is associated with inflammation and higher colorectal cancer risk. Excessive drinking may also damage healthy microbiota. 6. Burnt and charred foods. Cooking meat at very high temperatures creates harmful compounds called HCAs and PAH. These compounds may damage DNA and increase cancer risk. Sources: burnt barbecue meats, over-fried foods, charred grilled foods. Reduce exposure. Avoid heavily burnt food. Cook at lower temperatures. 7. Trans fats. Artificial trans fats promote systemic inflammation throughout the body. Inflammation affects not only the heart, but also the digestive tract. Common sources: fried fast food, packaged pastries, margarines. 8. Excess red meat. High intake of red meat has been associated with increased colorectal cancer risk. Iron compounds and cooking byproducts may contribute to oxidative stress inside the colon. 9. Pesticide residues. Many fruits and vegetables contain trace pesticide residues. Some pesticides may alter gut bacteria or contribute to chronic inflammation. Wash produce thoroughly. Choose organic when possible for heavily sprayed foods. 10. Microplastics in food. Tiny plastic particles are now being found in seafood, salt, bottled drinks, and packaged foods. Scientists are increasingly studying how microplastics may affect gut inflammation and microbiome balance. Part 2. Water toxins. 11. Chlorine byproducts. Tap water disinfection creates byproducts called trihalomethanes. Long-term exposure to some byproducts has raised health concerns in research. 12. Heavy metals. Lead, mercury, arsenic, and cadmium may enter water through industrial pollution or old plumbing. Heavy metals can damage intestinal cells and increase oxidative stress. 13. PFAS forever chemicals. PFAS chemicals resist breakdown and may accumulate inside the body. Studies are investigating links between PFAS exposure and inflammatory diseases. Sources: contaminated water, non-stick cookware, food packaging. 14. Pharmaceutical residues. Tiny traces of medications are increasingly detected in water supplies. These include antibiotics, hormones, painkillers. Long-term health effects are still being researched. 15. Agricultural runoff. Fertilizers and animal waste can contaminate water with nitrates and harmful bacteria. High nitrate exposure may affect gut health and increase inflammation. 16. Bacterial contamination. Certain harmful bacteria can severely damage the large intestine. Examples include E. coli, Salmonella, Shigella. These infections may cause bloody diarrhea, severe inflammation, long-term bowel complications. 17. Excess fluoride. While fluoride protects teeth, excessive exposure may negatively affect gut bacteria in some studies. 18. Industrial chemical pollution. Factories may release toxic chemicals into rivers and groundwater. Long-term exposure to industrial pollutants may increase oxidative stress and inflammation. Part 3. Environmental toxins. 19. Air pollution. Pollution particles do not only affect the lungs. Many swallowed particles eventually reach the digestive tract. Research links air pollution with increased inflammatory bowel disease risk. 20. Cigarette smoke. Smoking damages blood vessels and increases inflammation throughout the digestive system. Smoking is strongly associated with Crohn's disease and colorectal cancer. 21. BPA plastics. BPA is a hormone-disrupting chemical found in plastics and food containers. It may affect intestinal barrier function and microbiome balance. Sources: plastic bottles, food can linings, heated plastic containers. 22. Household cleaning chemicals. Strong cleaning sprays may release chemicals that irritate the respiratory and digestive systems. Long-term chemical exposure remains an active area of health research. 23. Mold toxins. Some indoor molds produce mycotoxins. These compounds may trigger inflammation and immune reactions in sensitive individuals. 24. Herbicides. Chemicals used in agriculture may alter microbial balance inside the gut. Some researchers are investigating possible links between herbicides and intestinal disease. 25. Nanoplastics. Even smaller than microplastics, nanoplastics may cross biological barriers and interact with intestinal tissues. Research into long-term effects is rapidly growing. 26. Synthetic food packaging chemicals. Food wrappers and packaging may contain substances that leach into food during heating. 27. Antibiotic overuse. Frequent unnecessary antibiotic use can destroy beneficial gut bacteria. This may allow harmful bacteria to overgrow. The microbiome may take months or years to recover fully. 28. Chronic stress hormones. Stress itself becomes toxic when constantly elevated. High cortisol levels affect digestion, bowel movement, inflammation, and microbiome balance. The gut and brain are deeply connected. 29. Ultra-processed foods. Ultra-processed foods combine multiple harmful factors: additives, refined sugars, artificial colors, emulsifiers, low fibre. These foods may contribute to chronic gut inflammation. 30. Sedentary lifestyle. Even inactivity affects colon health. Lack of movement slows bowel function and may increase colorectal disease risk over time. Movement helps stimulate healthy digestion and microbiome diversity. Natural wasto, Fuport, VHE, large intestine. While we cannot avoid every toxin, we can reduce the burden on the body. Evidence-based ways to support colon health include eating fiber-rich foods, staying hydrated, exercising regularly, sleeping properly, managing stress, limiting ultra-processed foods, avoiding smoking, reducing alcohol intake, eating fermented foods, increasing fruits and vegetables. Helpful foods include oats, beans, garlic, berries, flax seeds, leafy greens, yogurt with live cultures. Your large intestine is not just a waste pipe. It is home to trillions of bacteria, a major part of your immune system, and one of the body's most important protective barriers. Modern life exposes us to toxins our ancestors never faced. But knowledge gives us power. Small daily choices, made consistently over time, can help protect your gut, reduce inflammation, and support long-term health. Your body is constantly trying to heal. The question is, are you helping it or fighting against it?